Hello everyone, hope you are doing very well. In our previous lecture, we had studied about how to add condition in the Kanban view and how to show particular value in the Kanban view in Odoo 19 for our custom module. In today's lecture, we will be studying about what is controller and what is the functionality of the controller. So, up till now, we had mostly worked in the model and in the XML view. Now today I will just give you the overview of what is a controller and how it is useful in Odoo. So basically a controller is basically a Python class which handles the HTTP request, or you can also say that it will handle all the URL in the controller file. What I mean to say is, as you can see, currently I am in the library management module. Here at the top of the module in the search bar, you can see we have here a URL. And now let me just duplicate our tab. And here I will go to the website for better understanding. In website module, whenever I click any of the thing, the URL is keep getting changed. And on clicking on that, the particular function is getting loaded and particular output is shown based on the URL. So what function to be done in which URL or in which route basically in Odoo need to be configured in controller file. For example, let's say here if I go to my account, you can see the URL is /my/home. Now in the source code of Odoo, there will be a controller file in which there will be a particular route or URL set. In that URL, there will be a particular function to show this particular page. So it is basically handling your HTTP request. Now, if we go to the code part, here we are in the library management module, but here it is our source code, right? Now if I'll search controller here and open any of the controller file, this is our controller file. You can see we are using a route. Route is basically the URL which you are adding to the particular module, and in that after the route you have to use a function. What it will do, when the user goes to this particular URL, this particular function will be get called. And there are various types of functions in various type of URL. And for the controller, you need to create a separate folder named controllers, and in that controller you have to simply add the py file and initialization of file. Also remember, you need to also add controller folder in the main init file. For example, in this particular demo we are seeing here we are in our account module. So what I'll do, I'll simply go to the init file, main init file, and here you can see from dot import controllers has been initialized. So today's topic was just to give you the overview of the controller file and what is the use case of the controller file. In the next lecture, we will be creating our own controller so that we can get better idea of what actually a controller is. For now, just think that controller is a file which handles all the URL of your particular Odoo code. And in the browser, you can see all the URL and perform various functions as per the URL or as per the route. I hope this topic had been understood by you. If you don't understand this topic, it's okay. We will cover the practical session in the next lecture so that you will get the better idea of what exactly a controller function is. But today I only wanted to cover the theory portion of the particular controller topic. Now that's it for today, guys. If you have any doubts, please let me know in the comment section. Till then, thanks for watching.